Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2019 with USL Dunkerque. It is the 29th of March 2024. It is a couple of days past my birthday. What birthday would this be? My 38th birthday, maybe? Something like that. Anyway, today we're going to have two matches. Nancy and Nice. The teams currently sat in third place and second place in the table. You can see there on the left-hand side we've dropped down to fifth place, because we haven't had a particularly good run of fixtures in between episodes. It started off okay against Orleans away from home. It was a 2-0 victory. Levan Gvimradze and Milan Radovanovic with a penalty. But then, 3 games on the spin without scoring a single goal. Luckily, we only lost one of them. Clermont Foot 0-0. Ajaccio also a 0-0 there. And then up against Red Star, we lose this one 2-0. We were awful in this. I changed my formation to try and score some goals. We didn't score any goals, and then we lost, so I kind of got slated a little bit in the media. Then up against Gazalek Ajaccio, Levan Gvimradze gets a brace, along with Gideon Waha, giving us a nice comfortable 3-1 victory here, putting us back to winning ways. Today then, we've got how many games left of the season? It's not a huge amount. Nancy, Nice, Laval, Valenciennes, Reims, Auxerre, Metz, Troyes and Amiens. So there is not a large amount of games left. We are still in the playoffs at the moment. If we can get 3 points from these two games, that's going to be very handy. If we lose both of these two games, we will drop out of the playoffs, because Auxerre, hot on our tails. Metz and Red Star also hot on our tails. Laval, hot on our tails. Angers, not really too far away either. They won't catch us up, but if they win both their games, they'll be on 49 points as well. So, we really do need to beat Nancy and Nice, don't we? I forgot to mention that this is technically our game in hand. Everyone else has played around us, apart from obviously the top 4 sides. Amiens, Nice, Nancy and ourselves. Stade Reims have moved ahead of us, but they have played an extra game. A victory here will put us on 52 points. Nancy will stay on 55. It means we are going to be within touching distance of Nancy. We're going to have a better goal difference as well if we beat them. If we lose, I think our automatic playoff hopes are basically out of the window now, aren't they? The starting lineup we're going to go for then. In goal is going to be a returning Dylan Silva. Tendai Darikwa will be the right back. He is 74% condition because he's only just come back from a minor injury, but we are going to play him because our only other option is DJ, and he's not even a very good centre-back, and that's his natural position. Imagine how bad he is at a right back. Boris and Rodrigue Ella will be the 2 central defenders. Those two, I imagine, are best friends and spend the evenings together playing games like Monopoly and not arguing. Samuli Kanunan will be the left back. Gideon Waha is going to be that half back because there is an injury to Asan Kamara. Minty and Radovanovic will be the 2 central midfielders today. Kojic will be the right-sided winger with Alan Varau on the left, and Levan Gvimradze is now a complete forward, and actually not a terrible one at that. So, Gvimradze, he's played the last couple of games as a striker. He scored 2 goals in the last match as well. Hopefully he can continue his good form. Dimitri C is still on the bench, however, if he doesn't do anything after 60 minutes. I did have a little bit of a moment with this game last night when I was playing the matches in between episodes. Basically, the game crashed just after I won my match against Red Star, whoever it was. After we won 3-1, the game crashed. Luckily, it auto-saved just after the match as well, so we kind of got lucky there. We didn't lose anything. But this game has crashed the most for me. Out of the most recent Football Manager games, this one has crashed probably about 4 or 5 times, killing my save file. So I'm very worried. I think it's going to be interesting to see how Big Gids plays as that half-back, because obviously he is 5'5". The half-back's job, as far as I'm aware, is to drop back into the centre of defence if needed. Waha with the ball from Darikwa. Kojic to Minty. Crosses in. Alan Varau's there. It doesn't matter. Charlotte has put it in to his own goal. We are 1-0 up against Nancy, and this is a sea of white. It is extremely white in the stadium and extremely well sold out as well. There are a lot of people here. Good job. We're beating them 1-0 already. Is it too soon to shut up shop? It's 1-0 and we did have no shots. We've now had a single shot 20 minutes in. Hopefully nothing happens actually all the way till half time. Charlotte with the throw on. Minty can header it clear, and hopefully Radovanovic can run onto it. Plays it forward to Levan Gvimradze. The Georgian cuts inside, keeps going. Go on, Georgian. Georgian boy. Levan Gvimradze. Go on, Georgian. The Georgian, Levan Gvimradze, has scored an absolute screamer. It's his 7th goal of the season. 24 minutes on the clock. We are 2-0 up away from home against Nancy. This is a perfect result of football so far. What a finish this is from Levan. He just lets fire. That is a shotgun. I think Nice might be drawing their game as well. So, It means we're now 8 points behind second place, because I think Nice were on 59. This is going to start with the same position as previously. Viral heads forward, but it's not a very good header at all. Abigail forward to Nordin, takes a few touches, goes for goal, and he is not Levan Gvinradze and can't score those types of goals. Half time then, we are 2-0 up. We've had just 2 shots. It's not been a particularly exciting game of football, but we've got 2 goals. Nice are winning. Okay, Paris FC, would you like to score a goal? That would be great. I'm not going to do any subs just yet, but Dariqua probably needs to come off at some point. I'm thinking possibly Collignon coming on as a right back. Maybe. Do we do it? Do we do Simon Bogle as a right back? He can't defend, but I imagine he's probably better than DJ. 1 minute into the second half, Gvinradze with the ball back to Gideon Waha. Radovanovic finds Kanunan, the Finnish international crosses in. Kojic is there, he kicks it in to the Nancy player, and now the counter-attack is on. It is not on, fair enough, that was the whole highlight. Nice are now 2-0 up against Paris FC, so they are going to be extending their lead. We are 60 minutes in, and I'm thinking Dariqua needs to come off. DJ is the ready-made replacement, although Collignon... I think Collignon's probably a better option, isn't he? He can kind of play there as well. So that's, he's better than DJ. Basically, he's better than DJ. DJ is awful at football, and I don't really know why I keep trying to make him better. I would like to get a third goal if I can. We've got 20 minutes left to play. Our 2 wingers not having the best of times at the moment. We're going to do Bafana Dimitri for Alan Viral, Lujbisa Kojic for Simon Bogle. Mixing it up completely there. Dimitri C not even going to come on. Camacho with a free kick for Nancy, easily claimed from Dylan Silva. Is this going to be a highlight because of the subs, or is anything going to happen? I'm hoping something happens. Viral with the ball on the left, comes inside, finds Minty. Where is Minty going to go? Runs forward over to the right-hand side. Gvinradze, he's got Kojic there. Gvinradze keeps hold of the ball. Kojic back to Brendan Collignon. Into Gideon Waha. Minty once again. He's got 2 in front. Plays it all the way across. Samuli Kanunan with a bit of space. Crosses in. It's not there. Viral's going to get a second chance. Across to Minty, and Minty has made it 3-0 against Nancy. Where has this performance come from? We've got 15 minutes to play. We are surely not going to throw this away now. The 2 subs also, they are definitely going to happen because I wanted to change my 2 wingers. 5 minutes left of the game. Gvinradze has picked up a knock. That's not particularly good. But it looks like, hold on, this is a proper highlight. So, Collignon with the ball. I nearly said Kanunan. Minty to Simon Bogle, who's already picked up a yellow card. Number 6 to Minty. Minty doesn't get the ball though. And Nancy gonna get a goal. Nordin forward. Plays it onto the left-hand side. Kalina crosses in. Camacho was there. Rafael Camacho scores against his former club. But it doesn't really matter because there's only 2 minutes left to play. Or under 2 minutes left to play. It's a bit disappointing that we've conceded a goal. Waha with the corner with 3 seconds to play now. Simon Bogle's not going to bother going for it. We are going to win 3-1, but that late goal conceded is something that happens far too often for my liking. It's probably because we play most of the game on positive, if not all of the game on positive. The full-time whistle has gone then at Nancy Stadium, wherever they play. I don't know where they play. It's a 3-1 victory. It's a very good victory, and it's a very useful 3 points for us. Nice have also won their game 3-0, so they maintain their 3-point lead over us, but it is getting very close up there now. 8 points between us and second place. We are playing Nice next. If we win, we will go to 55 points. Nice will stay on 60. Nancy could also move into within 2 points of automatic playoffs. Automatic promotion even, not playoffs, that's not a thing. The next match is a big match. We've got 6 days to wait. And it looks like Levan Gvinradze isn't going to be playing in it because he's out for 6 to 9 days with a bruised thigh. That's not good, but we do have Dimitri C. We also got our youth intake in. It wasn't great. This man, I believe, is one of the best ones to join. He's pretty awful. There is a 15-year-old here, but I think he joined last season because he joined last season. So he's not new. Yeah, we didn't really get anyone good, which is kind of disappointing. Possibly big news in the title race and also the relegation challenges down the bottom. Orleans have beaten Amiens for the 2nd time this season. Oh no, it's not. It's Lyon Duchère. It's 2 teams with very similar badges. Anyway, Orleans beating Amiens means it is now 9 points between Nice and Amiens. If Nice beat us, it will then be 6 points, which I really hope doesn't happen. Here we go then, match number 2 of the episode at Stade Marcel Tribut. Philip Cocu's Nice side are going to be our opponents. As we've already mentioned, 8 points is the difference between us and Nice. A victory here is vital if we want to try and get into Ligue 1 without too much problem. I think we're more likely going to have to go through the hard way if we're going to do it and through the playoffs. But this match here is a must-win if we want to get first or second place. The starting lineup we're going to go for is the same as the last match, apart from one change. So Silva in goal, Dariqua, Boris, Ella and Collignon as the back four. It's not one change, it's two changes. Collignon has come in for Samuli Kanunen. Gideon Waha is going to be the half-back once again, with Minty and Radovanovic as the two central midfielders, Kojic and Varel as the wingers, and Dan Stage is going to be the striker today because of the injury to Levan Gvimradze. Now, some of you might be saying, why are you playing Dan Stage over Dimitri C? And I don't know the answer to that question. Basically, I've promised Dan Stage first team football, so I thought, you know what, with Gvimradze injured, let's see how it goes. If he's doing awful at half-time, he's coming off at half-time. The first highlight of the game has taken quite a while to finish, so it looks like something might happen at the end of it. Gideon Waha with the ball, 30 seconds on the clock. Rodriguez to Radovanovic. Minty. Radovanovic again. Forward towards Alan Varel. Where's Varel going to go? Minty finds Brendan Collignon. A good little ball. Crosses in. Kojic is there. And Kojic has put the ball in the back of the net. It's his 52 seconds on the clock. Luzbisa Kojic somehow scored a goal. We're 1-0 up against Nice. Let's shut up shop. Is it too early to shut up shop? I already asked that in the last match. I think a minute in probably is too early. How has that gone in? Awful goalkeeping. Good job, lad. You're getting your money later. Annoyingly, that goal doesn't move us anywhere in the table. Reims and Nancy, I believe, are both winning. Reims have just taken the lead against Ajaccio. So, it means that we haven't actually gone anywhere in the table, but we are a little bit closer to the top two. Metz have taken the lead over Laval, which is that's a team that's definitely chasing us. Corner for Nice. It's towards the middle. It's a penalty. Who's given it away? Alan Varel has handled the ball. The player, who is so good in the air, decides to handball it. Mbuemo against Dylan Silva, and Dylan Silva has done it again. What a save it is from the French and Portuguese man. Another corner for Nice. It's towards the back post. Rodrigue Ella can clear it. It's going to be another corner for Nice, this time from the other side. Javoricic to take the corner towards the front post. Big Gids at 5'5" has just won a header. Javoricic forward to Mbuemo, who's had his penalty saved. The highlight ends. Dylan Silva's now on a 7.3. Gazilek Ajaccio have equalised against Reims. That is good. There's now a 4-point gap between us and 5th place. Nancy have taken the lead against Red Star. We are 1-0 up at half-time, thanks to Luzbisa Kojic after 1 minute, and also probably more thanks to Dylan Silva saving the Brian Mbuemo penalty. No changes at half-time, although Dan Stage is probably not going to be playing the full 90 minutes. He's on a 6.5. I'm going to give him until 55, maybe 60. We've given him till 57. Dimitri C is going to be coming on. We do Alan Varel for Bafana Dimitri as well. We will do that. 2 Dimitris coming on. Throw on for Collignon to take, finds Gideon Waha. Back to the throw on taker, Brendan Collignon. Radovanovic, where is he going to go? He's being forced backwards and he lumps it all the way back to Rodrigue Ella, who's played it all the way back to Dylan Silva. This is a concern. Boris, forward, finds the Zimbabwean Dariqua, keeps going forward across to Luzbisa Kojic, the goal scorer, in the middle, and is that Bafana Dimitri? He's hit it just wide of the post. How's Bafana Dimitri missed that? We're going to have to go defensive. I think we're going to have to shut up shop. Angers are beating Amiens. What is going on in this league? 8 minutes left to play. We're going to do a defensive sub. Samuli Kanunen is going to be coming on. What do we do? Luzbisa. I don't want to bring off Kojic. Or do I? Minty? It's a very strange thing to be doing. We're going to do this. We're going to put you over onto the left-hand side because I think you're probably going to be better there. And we're going to... You know what? Good luck, Radovanovic. Just hold the fort. Hold the fort in the middle. Should probably change it from being positive as well to being cautious. I can't afford to throw this away. We're into injury time. Injury time is just disappearing. We've got 30 seconds. Throw in for Nice deep in our half. I'm hoping this is the final highlight of the game. Dylan Silva claims the cross. 20 seconds to play. Waste time, Dylan. Just hold it in your hands for the next 20 seconds. Take a yellow card. Dimmy Sieg's running onto it. Hold on, are we going to make it 2? Plays it across to Collignon. 5 seconds to play. It's a good tackle from the Nice defence, and it's going to end 1-0 to Dunkirk. That is flippin' marvellous. Dylan Silva saving that penalty. A fluky Luzbita Kojic goal in the first minute of the game has given us 3 more points. That is 6 points against 2 teams who we really had no right of taking any points from. Amiens dropping more points is very interesting. Stade Reims, what happened to Reims? Where are they? Where are Stade Reims? What did they do? They lost to Ajaccio, so we are 5 points clear now of 5th place, 6 points clear of 6th place. What else happened? Nancy, I believe they won their game. Where are Nancy? Nancy, they won their game 3-1 against Red Star. Nice, obviously losing to us. So, it is now 5 points between us and 2nd place Nice. We have an outside chance of an automatic playoff, not automatic promotion spot. If we can close that gap, we need Nice to start losing some more games. We need Nancy to drop more points as well, and we just need to keep winning games. It's getting interesting. Who do Nice have in their final few games? No one big. That's a concern. Oh, wait. That needs to be a draw. They've got Auxerre as well. So they've got a few big sides. Nancy, the other team, obviously, that we are going to be battling against for that final spot. Amiens. Right, so we need Amiens to win. Metz, big teams. They've got a few big teams. I think we could get 3rd. We just need to hope that Nice also drop more points, because 3rd is not really good enough, is it? That is going to do it for this episode. Next episode, we are going to go towards the end of the season. In fact, we are going to go for Stade Reims and we're going to go Auxerre. 2 very big, important matches. We've also got Laval and Valenciennes, also 2 very big, important matches. Metz, a big team. Troyes and Amiens. Our run-in to the end of the season is tough, I think is the best way of describing it. I think probably what we're going to see Reims and Auxerre, and the final episode of the season is going to be Metz, Troyes and Amiens, because it might be down to those final 3 games for us to actually get... It might even be those final 3 games for us to get playoffs or automatic promotion. Hell, by the time we play Amiens, maybe that's a title decider for us. I'm optimistic, I know. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2019 with USL Dunkirk. If you did enjoy, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like, if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, and I'll be back for the Stade Reims and Auxerre games, which are gonna be tough.